So Angel Rose, how did you get started in pro wrestling?
Oh man, I was just about like 16 or 17. I was still in high school. Mom was a little strict. One day, some of my friends were gonna just, it's kind of, everybody starts somewhere. A group of my friends had this little backyard thing that they were just jumping around, having fun, and I thought to myself, you have a backyard wrestling? What? I grew up watching wrestling, been a fan of it my whole life. I wanted to check this place out. And one day I would take the bus home from school, and one day I called my mom. I go, "Hey mom, I'm not going home today. I'm gonna go wrestle with my friends." Before she can say anything, yes or no, I just hung up. And the rest is history. I jumped for the first time and messed around with my friends, and then eventually I'm like, how do I do this in a ring? I want to get trained. How do I really showcase my talent, you know what I mean, my passion in front of people? So I started training with Rusty Brooks up in Hollywood, and
4-star championship wrestling.
Yeah, and with 4-star FOW, all that, Futures of Wrestling, Division I Pro Wrestling. That's where I got my start. So yeah,
For those who don't know, Rusty has trained a lot of wrestlers through South Florida. Rusty competed with WWF at the time. He's very well known and very well respected. So with that said too, how do you feel about getting that training from Rusty and where it's helped you get?
Man, my philosophy, if you're gonna, my philosophy is I just want to be a sponge. I want to be a sponge. I want to soak up everything that wrestling wise, all the knowledge, the do's and don'ts. It was really, really an honor. I wouldn't not in my wildest dreams imagine being trained by someone of that stature, or being trained period, or being able to do this. I never even thought it was achievable. I just thought it was something you dream about as a kid, and that's it. It's just a dream. You never, it's a reality, and that's just, I want to make it my world, my living, you know what I mean?
That's where the next question was going to be. What are your goals? What is next for you?
That is my goal. I'm really based out of South Florida. I wrestle all around Florida, but the goal is to international, anywhere. Out of the States, in the States, Japan, Mexico, that's really, 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 a goal of mine.
How do you feel the state of women's wrestling? It's in a good place right now. So
women's wrestling is finally. It's not the bathroom break match. It was really hard, but for somebody to really sit and watch a women's match and enjoy it. But right now, where it's at, I can honestly say it's at an all-time high, and I just want my part in that. You know what I mean? I believe I have something to offer women's wrestling, and that's what I really want to showcase. Anywhere, and everywhere. Every day, all day, whatever it takes, I just want that. I want to be a part of women's wrestling.
Angel, when you were growing up, who were some of your favorites?
Oh man, it's you can't deny Lita, the different, I just always had this this drive to be different. I never wanted to look like anybody. I never wanted to be like anybody. I was just inspired by these individuals. I used to watch a lot of X Division guys from TNA back then, Amazing Red, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley. So I grew up watching, WWE and just the cruiserweight stuff, because I have a 5'2" vertical reach, so I got to be quick on my feet. So that's what I really enjoyed watching, and just to watch those guys tell their story, it was beautiful to me.
Now tonight was a special night here because Lince Dorado and Lucha World Order had a special thing going on. We don't want to go into the whole thing, but they had a special thing going on. But your ring gear tonight. Who made your ring gear tonight?
The cat, the golden cat himself, Lince Dorado. He's like a brother to me. He's an inspiration. I learn a lot from that guy. Truly has one of the biggest hearts in pro wrestling. Very humble. Just love that guy. You can't dislike him. If you dislike him, there's something wrong with you.
And how did you like the ring gear?
I love it. I thought it looked pretty good. Did you think it looked pretty good?
I thought it looked good. And Angel, I'll wrap it up with this. Angel Rose. So where did the name Angel Rose come from? I'm throwing this out of the blue, I know. I didn't ask you beforehand, but where did Angel Rose come from? Is it something?
You know, I get that a lot, and it's a funny thing with wrestling names, because some could be given to you, some you make up, some you put, you know, some you can put, you know, like a name in a hat pick, or just something that really means something to you. And I have a rose tattoo, and you know, as corny as it sounds, probably one of my favorite flowers. It just has like a lot of symbolism, you know. It's a beautiful flower, but it can hurt you. It can draw blood, just like me, you know. I'm as sweet as they come, but best believe it, I will bring it.
Angel, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.